There comes a moment, subtle yet unmistakable, when the structure of what we call the self begins to dissolve. Not as a dramatic rupture, but more like a gentle softening, an unveiling. In that moment, what once appeared to be an inner world held together by thoughts and stories is revealed as movement within a larger, more fluid field. And this realization brings with it not a void, but a fullness, an abiding presence that no longer depends on external validation or conceptual certainty. As the self loosens its grip, the surge begins to slow. The restless seeking, once thought necessary to find meaning, purpose, or even truth, no longer has the same pull. The impulse to fix or define life from the outside diminishes, and in that quieting, there is a kind of emergence, a steady, peaceful presence. Not through the absence of thought, but the absence of the need to follow it. Not the denial of experience, but the release of the claim that it must belong to someone. In this shift, there is gratitude, not as an emotion tied to events, but as a tone of being. Gratitude that arises spontaneously from simply being part of this unfolding field of life. From recognizing that everything moves through us, not for us. It is the relief of not needing to be anything more than what is here now. And perhaps, as it's suggested here, it is here that the field becomes most alive. When nothing needs to be held, everything can move. The body, the breath, the subtle senses, all are attuned to something more expansive than the personal storyline. And what emerges is not knowledge in the traditional sense, but a kind of knowing that is non-local, a sensing that flows freely without ownership. Awareness becoming aware of itself through the space we share. This is not a conclusion, but a point of orientation, a reminder that peace is not something we find, but something that reveals itself when we stop searching. And in that revelation, there is no center, no self, just life, effortlessly aware of itself.